Hello and welcome to Allies of Justice, week 33. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing good.
Fantastic.
We finally had the shadow that is Ellian's with us today.
Yeah, I'm sorry I had to miss the last two games, guys. On the bright side, though, I did finish my degree defense, and I passed with flying colors.
Yay.
So it was worth something.
No, it wasn't worth it. Should have been.
When's your offense defense?
No, but I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
the
have to see.
best offense is security.
We'll have to see.
So, anything that anyone wants to mention before we start of how good their week?
Nope.
Just been taking the week to fix up some old games yet again. Fished out on Xbox 360, and I'm surprised people are still playing Halo Online.
Please tell me you have Reach.
Yes, I do.
Oh god, we're playing Reach.
Sure. Wait, co-op or firefight?
Online. Anything.
Alright, yeah, sure. Sure, wait, I can do that. I'm down.
I've been trying to do Reach again for the channel. Doing it by myself isn't as fun as it would be with a partner. But you know, my
I'd
friends...
help.
I'm
I don't
down,
give
no
a shit.
worries.
I mean, you would only have to throw out $100 for 360.
It's
And a
console
monthly
that's
subscription.
It's a console that's still got a lot of cool stuff in it.
Yeah,
And
most of those things he
X-
doesn't care about.
and since Xbox Live is like working on the same on the 360, same network on the 360 as it does on the Xbox One, support for it is basically indefinite right now.
Until Xbox One inevitably dies. Which is not anytime soon.
Anyhow,
But, moving away from gaming, let's go ahead and start with the recap from last week.
Oh god, Philip's not here. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, fine. Okay. Alright, I'll do it. So, we left off last session with, as a veteran in a bad situation. They were surrounded by 6 very large lizard men, armed with large tridents, lots of large things. And they wanted to take us off to their, well, we assumed to their tribe and probably have us killed or something. We're not too sure. But we didn't really want to go along with that, so we blinded, or at least attempted to blind them using Red Invincibility, and managed to blind 2 of them, and attempted to escape whilst Naomi watched in the bushes from nearby. She was very sneaky, and they did not spot her. So we had a very, very long chase scene as Naomi called for help from Noah. And we eventually met up. Things were looking pretty bad. We started to reach a dead end, and it was looking to be our last moments on our last legs. But then Naomi and a mysterious figure who totally wasn't Noah, I swear it wasn't Noah, honest, showed up and started to fight them off. We found a nearby cave, so the 3 of us, apart from not Noah, went inside and investigated there, and inside there, trapped in a little cage, was Yashi. However, there was a big, what do you call him, slaver? Jailer, that's a better term, jailer. Big jailer in there, who we had to fight. And we won. We got hurt a lot, but we won. And that's what we did, that was pretty much it. And, Crystal also talked to NPCs about things that I don't remember. You can do that. You do it.
Talk to Sharptooth about stuff. About Crux stuff. Talked to Farah about, I don't remember what I talked to Farah about. I talked to Farah about Adze. I also talked to Moonlit about Adze. And, and, I got Mirnock woke up, and, I went to go get him some water, and yeah.
You talk with Sharptooth and you didn't kill him. I'm proud of you.
Shut up. Oh my god, shut up, Ash. It was pretty much Crux stuff. I mean... Yeah.
Alright, and on that note, we pick up today's session with the party fractured, yet all on a united front, which is to get this caravan back on track. As the camera pierces through the heavens, going through the thick overcast and through the rain, down the path towards the forest that the rest of the group is. And as it gets closer, as the rain begins to stop, it finds Crystal, currently still training with Farah in the ways of learning how to speak hope. Though, as the time goes by, it becomes easier, but facets of it still becomes rather confusing and hard to pick up as you're going through. It doesn't help that every now and then you pause and look towards the direction where the rest of the group left, and then going back, looking towards the sun and trying to calculate time, where you assume it's been about 4 hours since their departure, and still no sign or word from them. And as you're starting to trail off, you feel a couple of taps on your shoulder.
She turned towards the tap.
As Farah's looking at you, concerned.
Oh. Yeah. Hey, Farah.
As she begins to sign in hope, and the only thing you really pick up is you get that.
She just tilts her head. What?
Farah nods. She takes out her book and begins to write. I was asking if you did you get that? It looks like you're starting to trail off. Do you want to take a break?
No, it's fine. I'm really starting to worry about the others. It's been a long time and they haven't come back.
She continues to write, saying, do you want to go look for them?
She pauses for a minute. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe after a while longer if they don't come back, but for now, I don't know.
Worst comes to worst, you can go. Sharptooth can stay here.
I'll give them just a little while longer. I don't want to go off and it turns out they're completely fine and we're split up even more.
She thinks for a moment and pauses. We could technically send him then.
Send Sharp Tooth?
She would nod.
I don't know if that's a good idea either.
He seems very goal-oriented. Why not?
I don't know, it's just concerned that he might get controlled again, and I don't know.
I mean, it will definitely aid in how you were speaking to him before to make him be his own person. Having him decide if he wants to help or not.
It would. I don't know. Do you think I should?
Ultimately, it is your choice.
Oh boy. She'll just sigh and think for a moment. And then turn. Do I see Sharptooth anywhere?
As you look around the area, you see Sharptooth currently collecting sticks and making like a small ring of sticks around the camp for some reason.
She tilts her head at that before just calling out to him. Hey, Sharptooth, come here for a moment.
His head shoots up as he looks into your direction. He kind of gives a shrug as he drops all his sticks and starts moving over towards you.
What were you doing just then?
Making circle.
What for?
So, angry things know that we own circle.
Oh. Alright then. Sharptooth, I have something I need you to do.
He tilts his head.
Akko, well, not Akko, fuck. The others haven't come back in a while. And I'm starting to get worried. So I want you to go look for them.
You want Sharptooth to go look for them.
Yeah.
Why Sharptooth? The first time anyone asked Sharptooth do anything besides Big Boss.
Well, as I said earlier, you're part of this group now, and we do trust you. And this is your time to prove that you have a choice of your own, that you can do good.
So Sharptooth go find Skinny Man, Bright Man, another one, and bring back?
And also Yaji, if he's, well, hopefully they found him. But yes.
But not do as Crux? Do as Sharptooth?
Do a Sharptooth.
He starts to ponder for a moment. Then he looks over to you. And Sharptooth won't get punished for being Sharptooth?
No. You won't.
He starts to bite on his nails, and after a few seconds, he looks towards you and gives you a nod. Alright, Sharptooth, go find Lost Boys.
Good. So I'll point him in the direction that that they went in.
As he looks in that direction, he flares his nose for a second and nods before getting on his hands and legs. And then after about a minute, you watch as his back begins to arc, fur begins to come off of his person as he turns into a small wolf.
She looks very surprised.
And after he begins to flare his nose more, he digs his haunches into the ground and starts to trek off into the forest.
He still looks over to Farah, really surprised and confused. I didn't know he could do that.
That was highly disturbing, she writes.
Well, I hope I did the right thing.
I hope so too. And with that, the scene moves into the jungle, moving far past Sharptooth, back into the rain as Yaji, Naomi, Vedran, and Atze start trekking through the jungle.
Right. So, I mean, do you know how far away we are from the cart?
Navigation.
You get a base idea that you're about 2 hours away.
We're probably about 2 hours away.
Oh, wait. I was hoping we'd be closer. But
And as you
I'm
guys are,
assuming.
moving, Adze would begin to speak up. It's like, hey, can we stop for a minute?
for what?
It really has been a while. We should really get back.
I know. It's just, I'm getting really tired. As he gets on that point in his word, you watch as Atze begins to slouch forward, taking a knee on the ground before just slowly rolling on his side.
Well, that's not good.
I'm gonna go up to him and see what's wrong.
Oh no, Atze! As Naomi would beat you to it.
That's alright. I'd still follow up behind her and watch what she's doing.
He's unconscious.
Didn't look like he got hit too badly, at least by the end of things.
Naomi looks at a loss for what to do.
Pull up his shirt, look at his side.
Say that again?
To pull up his shirt, look at his side. Because he grabbed it before he fell down.
She does. And there doesn't seem to be anything wrong. The area that he looked like he was grabbing for was more his lungs than just on his side.
I suppose we've got to carry him back then.
We need to get him the crystal.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm not going to be
We
able to
should
help
probably
much with this
search him
kind
a
of
bit
thing.
more, though.
Yeah. At least
don't
make
know
sure
if
that
his-
he's going to
yeah,
make it that
progressing.
far easy.
Progressing?
Well, he is mutant now. Eventually he'll become a monster.
Is this the first time Vedran would have known this?
No more.
Mutants, eh?
No, that was brought up literally the first time they ever met.
Okay. That's right, that was. But this would be the first time you hear of it progressing.
No, also not true. I was there when it first progressed. I saw before
Yeah, he
anyone
was,
else
yeah.
did. Quite literally the first person to know.
Alrighty then. What am I going to be looking for?
Anything that's not natural.
Yeah, anything isn't supposed to be there.
Nobody can kill him right now. Just feed him chalk.
Okay. So Naomi will attempt to look him over. I don't see anything.
Yeah, we
I'll-
should.
I'll give him a look. And Veteran also gives him a once over.
You two don't seem to see anything in particular that is wrong with him, other than a fox-like tattoo on the back of his neck that I believe it was you that found before.
Also found that, yeah.
Seems to be larger.
Right. I think he's, for the time being, we're just gonna need to carry him back. Not too much we can do for him right now, but he should be okay.
He didn't have anything different with him.
It'd take too long to explain. Or
So, nothing related to his mutant.
nothing to do with the mutant thing. No, at least, nah.
Yeah, with a more of a relieved look. It's like, that's good to hear. As, I'll attempt to pick him up. What are your rules on this?
Alright, what's your strength?
6?
How much are you carrying?
Enough? Way too much.
He has 4, 7... another 8. Another 8. That's 16.
Said
the
4, 7, and 2 8s. That's 27 right now.
No, it's a 4 and a 3 that made 7.
Oh, okay.
So 16.
And you said another
plus-
7?
No, it's 16 plus 7 so far. And that's it for his items. And then he himself would be another 8. So that'd be 24 plus 7, so he would have an encumbrance value of 31.
I can carry that.
Yeah. You want me to carry his stuff?
That would help if you could. I mean, him on his own would be a problem at all.
Yeah, I can.
But carrying people with size bonuses help as well.
No.
Okay. I can still do it
I
pretty
mean, maybe if you were physically large, you'd probably be able to carry physically more people,
Yeah.
like dimension-wise, but
Yeah,
this
no,
seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I can carry him pretty easy still.
All right. Because I have enough room to gather his gear without killing myself.
I've been carrying a lot of people recently.
Who were you carrying before?
Echo's dead.
I hope he's okay.
He'll be fine. I'll make sure nothing bad happens to him.
Did I give you the weight of the trident?
Yes, you did.
Okay. So as you guys begin to push on, are you encumbered at all?
Oh, I'm super encumbered.
Okay. So your overall movement's going to be slowed down by Yashi.
That's fine, as veteran's at a 4, and I'm at a 6. Yeah, I'm at a 6. I'll probably moving roughly around his pace then.
But this is map travel, so it's not those numbers.
Look, you're gonna need to drop some stuff. We can't waste any more time than we are already.
Yeah. I'll have to drop that heavy-ass trident.
Yeah, probably should. I mean, sure, it looks interesting, but that thing's really heavy. Plus, you know, it's quite a lot bigger than you are.
I could take care of one of his bows.
If you could, that would help.
No, I got it.
Are you sure?
If you feel like carrying the trident, that'd be great. I'd much rather learn.
Trident.
20.
No.
Just drop that trident. You don't need it.
No, I did. No, I just would have liked to study more about them if I could. They seem to have a different view on my gods.
Or something, yeah.
It's probably best we try to avoid them. Especially that particular tribe. They're not very friendly.
Yeah, but as much, yeah, they try to kill me. Try to kill all of us.
Naomi just seems to be looking at Adze with concern.
They'll be fine, alright?
I hope so.
Big chase probably just took a lot out of him.
She would just bite her lip and just give a nod. Which is around this time. A dingy-looking wolf kind of just like rolls out of one of the jungle bushes, hits the ground, just has its nose up towards the air as it sniffs before looking at you guys.
Right then, and Bedroom would draw a sword. Suppose you get with this wolf pretty quickly.
Well, hold on.
It's a wolf.
Right, but it's not.
Those
It's not getting
attack
ready
people,
to attack
right?
us.
I thought they attacked people.
Normally they do.
As the wolf would prance over towards you two. 3.
4.
Unconscious meat.
I don't know, I suppose you know more about animals than I do. I just
If it wanted to attack, it would have done so.
I just thought they
Very at
attacked.
least quicker.
I just thought that's what they did.
I found you!
Does he say that with the still in the wolf form?
Yes.
And does he sound like how he'd normally sound?
Sounds more bestial. Has a jaw that can't pronunciate things as well as his regular jaw.
Well, I said it'd be hard to tell who it was actually.
Make a sense motive.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I beat that.
I'm pretty sure I beat it too.
Then you
But
can tell it's
because-
Sharptooth. You can tell it's Sharptooth. Or have Sharptooth cadences.
What happened to you?
Sharptooth, how exactly you doing that?
What happened to me? Sharptooth always be able to do woof woof.
Never told me that.
You never ask.
I suppose that's true.
Why are you here? What happened to the rest of the people?
Ugly lady told me to come find you.
Which one's ugly lady again? I forget.
I think he means Crystal.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's either Crystal or Farah. They were both there when last time he said that.
I suppose you lead us back then, right?
And Sharptooth let me do it. Sharptooth do it. Ugly lady say Sharptooth could do it, but Sharptooth said Sharptooth do it.
Okay. So, thank you, then, I suppose.
You did good. You found us.
He tilts his head and has his tongue out as he's like panting.
Better pets it.
It's very dingy.
Yeah, you
Okay,
should
what
get
is
that looked
dingy?
at. It's like mangy.
Mangy.
Yeah.
It's a dog that doesn't look right. It's been on the street too long. Matted fur and flea-ridden. The thing you don't want to touch. As you.
I don't want to touch wet dog.
But after you do that, he turns on his haunches and starts to bound into the forest. Or the jungle.
Hey, we at least need to follow you.
He comes back. Huh?
Well, are you leading us back, or are you just knowing that we're okay?
You know that way?
No, I think we forgot.
We know, like, the vague direction, right?
Sharptooth can show you the way.
Then,
Yeah, Yaji will give you a wink. It's like,
yeah, that'll be helpful.
He wags his tail. It's like, Sharptooth make 2 decisions today.
Yeah. You did good.
Okay. As he comes back out of the forest and starts looking around and sniffing the air. This way! As he starts to trot into the jungle undercropping in a direction.
is he going the right direction?
Yes.
Okay. I just really want to make sure on that.
Well, then. So,
And then just in case, I'm gonna give a spot from behind us, make sure nothing caught up while we're slowed down.
this is something.
Taking a look behind you, you don't see if anything caught it behind you. But like as you're looking around, Sharptooth like pops his head under the jungle undercropping, kind of scaring you guys for a moment. By the way, Sharptooth can only stay like this for not much long, or I stay like this forever and become mean.
Then maybe you should stop being like that.
You don't be able to sniff.
Yeah, but you remember the way, don't you?
No, I smell the way. You have to smell the way.
Yeah, but it's just that way, right? As I point to the direction he was heading.
He nods his head as his ears like flap back and forth.
Then we know the way now. You could just be regular Sharptooth.
Sharptooth gas.
No, we don't want to lose you.
Yeah, that wouldn't be what we want, would we?
You wouldn't?
No, I suppose Echo would be pretty upset if that happened to you.
Right. Sharptooth had to get strong for Big Boss and his
Is what?
Crystal told word, can't remember word. So Broodmare.
A girlfriend?
He tilts his head in confusion.
Is he talking about Kite?
Yeah, he's talking about Kite.
But
Brood Mother seems fine.
If everyone just like look at Yaj, you just be like, really? Fuck it away.
What's wrong with it?
I suppose some people are into that, whatever.
But with giving him the go-ahead, he pauses and you watch as he goes through the minute-long process of his bones breaking back into place, the fur just like falling off of him like it's some kind of diseased rash, and his nose like popping back into its regular crux-like faction, and the teeth that he grew like get jettisoned from his mouth in a bloody heap. It's a very disturbing scene.
Is that hurt?
No more than beating beat.
So yes.
He stops and thinks. Yes!
Alright then. Suppose it must be pretty tough to take then.
Can you turn into anything else?
Sharptooth haven't done for a long time because Big Boss of Sharptooth told Sharptooth it was bad.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Why not?
Did you watch that at all?
And?
And what?
In my eyes, he's becoming better with nature.
He just tore his own body apart. How's that better with nature?
Well, something I would like to do. Wolves are pretty sacred in my tribe.
I'll tear your body apart. If you want, I could take some pliers to your teeth. Get one step of the way there.
There's a difference when someone else is doing it.
Right?
Can we please... I want to get at Crystal to answer.
Alright. I'll stop wasting time.
So, with Sharptooth leading the way, you guys start to push through the jungle, making your way to the familiar forests, and after time passes, eventually finding yourself looking over to see the campfire of where you guys had the Garnox rested finally. 8 hours later. Meanwhile, off in the distance, a significant amount of travel distance away from here, we find both Akko and Kite currently still in mid-transit, though taking another moment to catch their breath and rest for finishing the travel to get to the town. You're currently still running on the plane that you were on before. A bright light from the sun slowly growing dimmer as time passes. As Kite looks over into your direction, your hands still held onto each other. Before speaking up. Tired yet?
A little. He'd answer back, counting his breath. But he'd immediately quit back, but the rest are counting on us. He'd look over to her and just ask, how long do you want to rest before we continue?
Maybe a few minutes. Get some water and food in us.
He'd nod and try and check his pack for any supplies that he could share with her. Ration, it's whatever he had in hand.
Well, unless you bought it individually. Everyone has a starting pack with 10, if you bought the pack, that is, which you did.
I do have it. I still have some of those rations, yes.
And then you have a water skin.
Heat over her first.
She would nod and reach over and take the skin, kind of holding it in her hands for a moment while you start to nibble on some rations.
So, as they're resting, Echo will look around for any sign, really, of anything that could be called civilization. Let's see. Let's just do it. This is just spot check, I guess.
Yep. Looking about, you don't see any remnants of civilization or anything that could even be called the like of it, as you just see a wide plain of tall grass stretching out as far as you can see in all directions besides where you came from. In that direction you can still see the expansive forest sinking into the jungle, and moving this far from the shore, getting away from the low-hanging clouds and the overcast weather and all the difficulty that you guys really had while being in Arturo near Elp. You look out and you're taken back as you see the largest goddamn tree you've ever seen in your life. That spans out far beyond the clouds.
Cool, just look at that. Just in awe at the size of this gigantic tree. Just he'd point towards it and ask Kite, have you ever seen anything like that?
She looks back to it and gives a couple of nods. I have.
What? How does a tree grow so large? I've never seen anything like it.
They call it the rustwood. It's the largest tree over in that area. And there's other trees that grow beneath it that have actually a really strong composition when it comes to actual wood. That's what they've been building most of the harbor in Elp with.
Makes sense. Something that big must be able to stand the test of time. I swear, no matter how much I've lived in Arturo, it feels like every day I discover something new. I'm not sure if I should be delighted at that or worried.
I hope you didn't dislike too many of the new things, she kind of sheepishly says while nursing on your water skin.
Well, there's been some things I've discovered that definitely have changed my life for the better. You'd say in a relaxed tone, looking over there.
Her eyes would raise, and her tail would kind of be swishing in a happy motion with that as you look to her, and she looks back at you.
So Akko, being the absolute awkward idiot that he is, he'd just smile and cuff for thinking. Sorry. Can't help but think what's going on back there with everyone else. You think they found what they needed?
Possibly. I have faith in, if anything, that they're doing the best that they can with this situation. They seem to be really good at doing that.
Yeah, we have learned to improvise. It's the best way to put it. It's the only way to really get through out here.
How long have you been with them?
Not very long. Honestly, it's only been about a week or so, I believe, but I've seen the kind of change they can do. The kind of heart they put into what they do. It's hard to put it in words, but it's just they're doing what other people should be doing, is the best way I can put it.
She would give a nod as she would continue to nurse on the water skin before handing it out towards you.
Okay, we'll only take a quick sip of it for the time being. Before looking over. How long do you think until we reach the town?
Well, we've been running for about 8 hours now. We should be less than 4 away from it.
Before we get there, I should tell you about what I found in my father's note. Wait, you did somebody read it to you yet, or?
I haven't been read it officially, but I think I overheard.
Oh, it said something about a place called Millerville being. Oh, I wouldn't say they were invaded, but we were under the influence of something terrible. If we get there, indeed it is Millerville, try to act as relaxed as possible. We just need to get something that we can... Oh, we just need to get horses to get back to everybody and help them out. We can worry about whatever trouble we may find there later.
She would just give you a stark nod and just look at you intently. Which is around this time as you bring your mouth back up to your water skin to take another sip. I need you to make a listen check.
Oh boy. Not very good.
Alright.
So, does he hear anything?
Oh my gosh. People, I can't make this up.
What?
I cannot. I
Did you roll
cannot.
lower?
Akko,
Yes.
As you're taking a drink, you feel this sudden burst of pain on the back of your head.
You have to be kidding me.
I told you every session.
You
Headshot.
have to be kidding me. Every time.
I rolled a 1! A 1!
Every time. It's like I have a magnet in my head. What?
I cannot make this up, guys.
Wow.
God.
But was it an arrow? Was it a rock? What the heck was it?
Akka,
Did
You
they
feel
throw
a-
cow at me?
sharp pain in the back of your head. Like 2 prong needles like sinking deep into the back of your neck, or back of your head.
Oh. That's not normal at all. So
And as you
was
say
just-
that, Kai would look up when her eyes would go from the soft and kind to angry. As she kicks up on her feet, dropping the ration and bringing her hands up into deep fists. As you turn around and see what looks like a snake body arced to the back of your head. But as you follow along the snake, you watch as the tail ends to the back end of what you could assume to be a lion. And following that, you see a lion-like creature coming out of the tall grass with its fangs bared as it gives a low growl. With that, we're going to take a break.
You're kidding me. Somehow we missed the chimera.
You guys aren't exactly the most
I bet
perceptive.
you.
Well, me and Kite. Because, she's there with me.
Hey, but look,
Yeah.
that's 2 skill rolls.
God damn.
Guess who's suddenly
Yeah,
angry
fair.
about this?
So, thank you for watching. We're going to be back here in 10 to 15 minutes with the continuation of the death of Akko and Kite. So, we'll talk to you guys within that time. Peace.
Oh man, that is wow.
So